A pleasant good morning, San Pedro, and a pleasant good morning to our friends over in Key. We want to welcome you to another edition of Good Morning, San Pedro. Today is Monday, the 23rd of the month of June 2025. We're waking up to a beautiful Monday morning here in La Isla Bonita. Let us begin the program by taking a look at the weather. The general weather forecast provided to us by the Belize Met Service. The general situation calls for a moderate east to southeasterly airflow to prevail over the country. The 24 forecast will be sunny with some cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated with a medium chance of a few more developing over the south this afternoon. Then a few showers and isolated thunderstorms will affect mostly coastal areas later tonight. The marine conditions, the winds will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots. Sea state will be light chop to choppy, and waves will be between 2 to 5 feet. The temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 88 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 31 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 78 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 26 degrees Celsius. For inland areas, the highs will be 94 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 34 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 23 degrees Celsius. And up in the hills, the highs will be 78 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 26 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 68 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 20 degrees Celsius. The outlook, cloudy spells with a few showers or isolated thunderstorms lingering mostly over northern and central areas on Tuesday morning, then over the south on Tuesday night. Otherwise, shower activity will be isolated. We take a look at the tides. A high tide will occur this morning at 7:21, and another one will occur tonight at 9:34. A low tide will occur this afternoon at 3:08, and another one will occur tomorrow morning at 1:55. The sun will set this evening at 6:30, and it will rise tomorrow morning at 5:19. The moon will set this evening at 5 and will rise tomorrow morning at 4:15. This is the general weather forecast provided to us by forecaster Crystal Rosales there at the Belize Meteorological Service. So there is a possibility that we might have some showers today, but not like the weekend. We should have some showers on and off, or if it's going to rain more, it will be in the southern part of the country. Let's take a look at what's happening for the next 4 days. For tomorrow, Tuesday, a few morning coastal showers and isolated thunderstorms decreasing later. The wind will be from the east at 5 to 15 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 78 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 94 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 72 degrees Fahrenheit. For Wednesday, generally isolated showers at first, increasing mainly along the coast. The wind will be from the east-northeast at 5 to 15 knots, and the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 84 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 80 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. On Thursday, some showers, periods of rain, and a few thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east-northeast at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 84 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 79 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 86 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit. On Thursday, periods of rain, some showers and thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east at 15 to 25 knots and gusty. The temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 84 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 85 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So we do expect good weather tomorrow, Tuesday. Then we have showers coming in on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There is a change of weather coming in once more for the latter part of the week going into the weekend. So showers will be back this week once more. Thank you much to the Belize Met Service for the general weather forecast and also for the 4-day forecast. Turning into the tropics, let's take a look at what's happening in the Atlantic. And there is one area there of disturbance that we see in the open Atlantic, and there is activity right there in that big X that you're seeing in the open Atlantic. Let's take a look at that, because if we click at the 7-day forecast, it will take us to that. Satellite images indicate that disorganized showers and thunderstorms are displaced to the east of an area of low pressure located about 600 miles east of Bermuda. Environmental conditions are still marginally favorable for further development, and an increase in thunderstorm activity could result in the formation of a short-lived tropical depression today. By Tuesday, this system is expected to encounter less favorable environmental conditions, ending its opportunity for development. The system is forecast to move northeastward about 10 miles per hour, remaining over the open central Atlantic. Formation chance in the next 2 days, it's high at 70%, and formation chance in the next 7 days, it's high at 70%. So there's a probability that this will become into a tropical depression, and it's not looking like it will form into a tropical storm. So it's encountering an area that will not be conducive for any further development. It's in the open Atlantic, so absolutely nothing to worry about, except for mariners will need to follow this development if they're heading in the open Atlantic. Other than that, the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean remains quiet. Thank you much to the National Hurricane Center. Today is the 23rd of the month. Congratulations to all those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable one. May you celebrate many, many more. For those of you waking up celebrating birthdays, we sing to you las mañanitas. Congratulations to all those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable birthday and may you celebrate many, many more. With that said, we'll go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro. In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV. Let me see here. It's 17 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday morning here in La Isla Bonita. We're waking up to beautiful, beautiful weather. Compared to what we had over the weekend, oh my, it poured.
That was something.
It was something, wasn't it?
Heavy, heavy rain that we got for the weekend. And it looks like it will ease up for today and tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we're getting showers back again. Heavy showers on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it's just going to ease up for a little bit, and then we have more rain coming our way. But let's take a look at our countdown. I know over the weekend we had a number of activities that were able to take place. Some had to be called off. Guess which one, Dan?
Oh, I know which one. The big Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Yes, again. The Mother's Day, Father's Day joint event had to be called off because of the weather.
Did you see those two big squalls that came through?
Yes.
I got caught in one of those.
It was strong winds.
Strong winds.
Heavy shower. It was pouring. Man. And it didn't come and go by quickly, you know.
No, that one lasted for, I don't know, a good 10, 15 minutes, didn't it?
Usually when you have thunderstorms and the showers, they tend to come and go. But man, the showers were on over the weekend. Was it Saturday that we had a power interruption as well?
Yes.
Around the neighborhood, nobody else
just
electrical problems, but our hood was the one that had the issue. But thanks to Belize Electricity Limited, that they were on it, even though it was raining, they were still working to restore the supply of electricity for a small portion of downtown. I would say only our block right here.
Yeah, it was only a few people on the block here that.
Yeah.
I think one of the transformers shorted out or something like that. Cause
I understand that the fuse.
Oh, was the fuse?
Had to be replaced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got it then. But yeah, as soon as I saw that squall come through for the second time, I went, there goes the Mother's Day, Father's Day show.
Yes. When I woke up Saturday morning to showers and it went through all the way 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 midday was still dark. I said, even if they try, even if the weather cooperates for the evening, the entire premises was underwater.
Yeah, it would have been really muddy.
Yeah, so
would have been Woodstock all over again.
Yeah, so I knew that they were going to call it off, and they did at around midday going into the afternoon. Maybe they're going to put it up for another date. Who knows?
I don't think they're having much luck with that one.
Yes, and I'm seeing the weather forecast that is calling for rain for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
And I bet you for this weekend, too.
So this coming weekend should be the Dia de San Pedro festivities here on the island. Usually, like I said, the entertainment part of it takes place at the old football field. Will they be able to organize something? That's a good question. They will need to monitor the weather because it's calling for showers during the course of this week.
It's not looking good.
What is the percentage for Saturday?
Saturday? I'll have to look that one up. Let me look it up.
Well, Friday, because Friday usually they begin the Dia de San Pedro festivities, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We haven't seen anything as yet on the entertainment part of it from the San Pedro Town Council. We've seen the one for the Roman Catholic Church, which is the religious part of it. But do we know what we're looking at weather-wise for Friday and Saturday?
Well, it's got the mean-looking thunderstorms and the lightning coming out of the clouds and lots of rain. So just periods of rain, some showers and thunderstorms. But again, it might not hit us up here. That's for the whole country. But yeah, it's going to be risky, whatever.
Whatever you plan, you will need to monitor the weather. On Sunday, it did rain, but it was on and off, and not constant in the sense that it lasted way too long for events to be called off. At one point Sunday, it got completely dark, and I said, here goes the puck to puck. But no,
it went, didn't it?
I wanted to be there, but unfortunately, when I decided I will go, I saw a post that showed that the tickets for VIP and general were sold out.
Oh, really?
So, unfortunately, I did not attend, but I'm seeing the videos and the pictures on social media, Dan. It's amazing. If you could only find those and share it with our viewers, and we will see what we missed out,
Yeah.
For one, it was well attended. Well attended.
A lot of people. Well, there was nothing else to do because everything else got canceled.
And the show that was put up was an amazing one. It started at 11 in the morning. They had the for those who had the VIP and those who purchased their food, some traditional Mayan food on sale. And then in the afternoon at 3 o'clock, the first game took place. It was the full works. And I'm so happy that tickets were sold out and that people responded to this event. Kudos to the organizers, and hopefully, this will not be the first time that the team of the Puck to Puck are here on the island. And it went into the night. At 7 o'clock, they had the fire dance show, and then there was a ball game with the ball on fire. It was amazing.
What was the name of the? I think I'm spelling it wrong.
What's that?
I'm looking for the pictures, but I can't find them anywhere.
Oh,
Give me the name of the website. Do you know that you saw them on?
you just click on your friends, and those in attendance will have that on social media. I had tons of friends sharing pictures on social media of the.
I have no friends. You know that.
Wow.
No, actually, I get tons of friends requests, but for anybody that's sending me friends requests, I don't, unless you've called me and said, because there's so many, hacks on it. Half of the friend requests are hacks. So, but let me just see if I can find something.
Yeah. So, for those who were there, they had an amazing experience. Again, I had the opportunity, like I said, tickets were sold out, and by the time I decided I'm going to call and reserve my tickets, it was a little bit too late. So I'll continue to run my numbers. The days that, I had the opportunity to watch the Puck to Puck, have I seen them perform? No. Would I want to see them perform? Yes. So I'll just have to wait. And hopefully, because of the good response of the community and the sponsorship, maybe the Eco Museum and the other organizers, because it was a three-group event, they will decide that they will want to bring them back on the island again.
I got one picture.
For those who weren't able to be there, then yeah, that's the crew right there. That is the crew.
That's the only one on the Eco Museum's website or Facebook page.
I'm pretty much sure that they're gonna be adding some videos. They were extreme, and you have to understand, that the Eco Museum is a small group of individuals.
Yeah.
So more than likely, yesterday they were very
Busy,
busy,
yeah.
and I'm pretty much sure that they will be putting up their videos and their pictures
Oh, well,
pretty soon.
let me see if
So
Rebecca has any more.
so to those who enjoyed it, and I ask Mito and the crew there, bring them back. Bring them back, because there are many who weren't able to go this Sunday, would love to go for a rescheduled date for their performance back here on the island. And they performed then over the weekend when tourism wise it's kind of slow.
Yeah.
Imagine if they were to put up a show like this during the high season. Man, they would do good.
Okay, I'm still looking
would
for.
do good.
You know what? We'll probably get more pictures tomorrow
All right.
because I don't see a lot. I'm on Mito's Facebook page. I was on the Eco Museum's Facebook page. They only had, and then I went to Rebecca's page. Oh, I should try her actual.
All right, it's 29 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We'll go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro. In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it's 34 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. And joining us in this segment, Officer Gabriel is here with us this morning to bring some good news to the community of San Pedro. Officer, pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Eden. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, San Pedro and Kikaker. Nice to be here on a wonderful Monday morning.
All right. Before we go into the topic of the morning, I want to ask how did our young boys and girls performed in Belize City? The cadets.
Cadets, okay. Well, we were trying our best to publicize it a lot more, but I guess maybe up until this point, we haven't really gotten a chance to do so yet. But we came back with first prize once more again. That's what.
What do you mean again?
So remember, 2 years ago, we went to Belize City for the first initial foot drills competition, and we got first prize. The second year, which was last year, we went back to defend our title.
Okay.
However, they have to learn how to lose also. So we had lost to Mahogany Heights.
Okay.
Now, this year, Mahogany Heights did not perform due to the fact that they had graduation. Majority of their cadet members had graduation. So we still participated, and it was a close contest between Ladyville and San Pedro. But we came up with the win, so we won overall for the foot drills competition. We also won first place when it comes to creativity. We created our own drills aside from what they had put as a criteria, but we came up with our own drills and we came out first place with that also.
No wonder I see more than one trophy.
Yes, man. And then we had a last month standing competition where we sent one of our girls to partake in that, and she also came out first place. So we took all first places on this year's foot drill competition.
How many groups were there?
There was, Ladyville, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 6 groups.
6 groups. And this is only the Belize district?
Only Belize district. And I guess this weekend, last year Corozal came down to see exactly how we did it. So now this year Corozal is hosting their district foot drills competition probably this weekend right here. So that should be interesting to see.
Is
also.
there like a national one where everybody, all the winners from the different parts of the country, they come together?
We're building that.
Okay.
So right now, Belize district is the only one that started it.
Okay.
Corozal is going to attempt it this year. So hopefully the other districts will come online and it could become a big event.
A national competition.
Right, exactly.
And hosted in different parts of the country. It's like a treat for the kids as well,
It is. But what we do have somewhat of a national foot drills competition that happens at the camp.
Okay.
Normally in July. But we would still want them to, let it be something where district-wise they can do so and have like a representative that would come, like somewhat like a pageant. So we have a foot drill competition where we have each district one representative that would be performing.
Will there be a camp this year?
Yes, we will have a camp sometime in the ending of July, early August, depending on the weather, of course.
Of course. Very good. Well, thank you for the info with regards to our cadets, and congratulations to all those who are members of the cadets. There's a lot of work put into it, and it's nice to see that the program is still strong.
Still going there.
Yes.
Still going strong.
You're here this morning to talk about another event happening here on the island.
Yes, another cap that I wear is being the chairperson for the subcommittee for the Public Service Day.
Okay.
So what that is we have a Public Service National Committee that is hosted in Belmopan, and we have subcommittees for the different municipalities to handle the planning and the events that would be leading up to Public Service Day, along with a week of activities. Public Service Day is a European celebrated day where the 23rd of June worldwide is celebrated as Public Service Day. So Belize has been adapting that celebration for the past 20 years.
Okay.
So this year is our 20-year milestone celebrating Public Service Day.
Nice.
And for that now, every year we would normally have a walk for Public Service Day. This year we're having a national walk to commemorate the 20-year milestone. So that will be happening in Belmopan, but that's on the 26th. That's tomorrow. But today, here in San Pedro, we are celebrating Public Service Day 2025, and we will be setting up an information booth for the different departments that are available here in San Pedro, right there at the Central Park, starting at 9 a.m. Now, we are planning to have an open ceremony, and because we might have some persons coming in from Belize City,
Okay.
we're going to start around 10 because the first vessel only gets here around 9:30.
So
we give them a little
break,
time.
right? Yeah.
Right. So 10 o'clock, we're going to be starting off. We have an open ceremony. Our mayor, along with some councillors, will also be there. So it's an official thing. And while doing that, we provide information to the general public. We would ask that the general public come out, gather their information, because they might not know how much actual departments we have on the island that provides service. So a lot of people have problems with labor. Labor department will be out there. Some people have questions about different health issues. Come on out. The polyclinic will be out there. Public health officers will be out there. The fire department will be out there. So if you want to learn a lot more about what public service has to offer on the island, we encourage the general public to come out. Ask your questions. They might also have some little tokens and prizes to give away.
Of course. And that's today, right?
That is today, starting at 10.
At 10 at the Central Park.
That's correct.
I saw on the poster that was shared on screen that there'll be a walk as well this evening.
Yes, this evening starting at 6 o'clock, we will be having a public health walk. And that public health walk is geared towards not only public officers, but anyone that wants to join. So if in the evening time you would normally take your little power walk, come on out with us. We will meet right at the Central Park beginning at 6 p.m. so that we can do our little walk with us. That walk promotes healthy living, and most times public officers don't get a chance to work out. So we're trying to promote that to ensure that public officers still are reminded that health do come first.
Very good. So that's happening at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. this
The
evening.
gathering point will be the Central Park.
That's right. And the route is not that long, Aiden. We will be leaving from the Central Park, going down to Caribena. We take a right onto Pescador. We take a right going towards Palapa. But we don't get to the beach. We take that little street right in front of the little hotel that is in the back of Sandbar. Go down to the high school.
Okay.
And we hit Spider Lily Street going left on back to Laguna Drive. We come all the way down to RC Primary School, hit Tarpon Street, and come right back on Barry Reef Drive, and we end at the Central Park.
The Central Park.
So
it's a short walk.
It's a short walk, and anyone can join us in getting it done. You know, break a little sweat, because we'll try to do it a little speedily.
No, at that time, 6 p.m. It's kind of fresh,
Right,
sun
right.
don't set, and
Already cool. And we try to do it that way because most municipalities will do a walk early in the morning. But because we recognize that most public officers, the departments are very small, so we can't really afford to have them open late. So we can't give them time after a walk in the morning to open late. So we try to do it in the evening time to accommodate our general public, that whenever they go to the office in the morning, they don't have a delay in service.
Of course.
Right?
Very good. Now, tomorrow, you mentioned that it is the national walk.
Yes, it is a national walk. So from members from all municipalities will be going to Belmopan, and our walk there starts around 9:30, because we have persons coming all the way from Punta Gorda. Corozal.
Everybody's meeting in Belmopan.
Everybody's meeting there, and we have a specific flyer just for that walk.
Okay.
For the national walk itself, there's also a rally that will be happening for that walk, and the walk actually starts at the MIDH compound in Belmopan. That's the and it leaves from there and it ends at the Governor General Field in Belmopan. So this the flyer was created from the Public Service Day National Committee that is hosted in Belmopan,
Okay.
and we try to make sure that every single municipality that gets there is recognized. So it's not just only a walk. We will also have a rally afterwards. You know, you have food and drinks, and we actually get to mingle with each other public officers, so that it's not just only me from San Pedro will be there, or
They're
only
going to
one
ask
person
if we
from
will
the
have
Joab.
representation from the island.
Yeah, well, we would have representation from the island. We actually have 7 persons that are going from San Pedro
Okay.
that is going to be represented there. So we do have representation from the island, and I thank all my public officers that are supporting us this year for that.
And then on Wednesday, you have your social event. Is that still scheduled on for Wednesday?
It is still scheduled for Wednesday, and this year we have Toast that will be hosting us. So we thank them for that. Toast is located south of the island. It's a really beautiful place if you have ever been there, and we are planning that we can have our social event there. They will provide us with plated food. We have snacks. We have our dance in the night time, but we always start off with a little bit of karaoke. I like my singing.
Of course. So that's happening at Toast, right, on
That's
Wednesday.
at Toast on
Where will the
Wednesday.
gala be this year?
This year gala is being hosted in Spanish Lookout, and that will be on the 26th. So that we didn't really put on the flyer because it's not something that all public officers are privy to. It's just the public officers that are receiving the Long Service Award, 20, 25 years of service. So we do have a bunch of them. It's over 200 officers that would be available over there in Spanish Lookout. So being a part of the Public Service National Committee also, we will be there, myself and Miss Sari that works at Treasury.
Okay, very good. So that's another big event.
Oh yes, remember last year we had
We
it at Grand
hosted
Caribbean?
here on the island. It was pretty good.
It was good. I received an award for that hosting, so I have to thank everyone that supported me also last year for that gala.
Yeah. And then on Thursday, you have the outreach program, no? The community
Thursday,
outreach.
I think that's Friday.
Friday?
Yes, Friday. Friday is the community outreach.
Okay, so
So-
Thursday, you don't have an event on Thursday.
Right. I don't want to publicize who is the public officer that we're doing something for, but we do have a retired public officer that was born and raised on this island and served much amount of years. I mean, I came on the island and he was already working in the government services, and he retired last year. So this year we're going to do something very, very special for that public officer. So that's
Alright.
one of our community outreach. Aside from that, we do have other departments that will be doing something special for their specific department. So, like for example, the police department will be feeding all the police officers that are on duty for that day.
Nice.
So other departments will be doing something specific for their public officers that day.
Very good. And that's going to be on Friday.
That's on Friday.
Is there any event happening on Saturday?
On Saturday, no, we don't have
Okay.
anything
So
specific.
Friday, everything
set.
closes off on
Friday
Friday.
it closes off, and we show our appreciation, and anyone that really supported us, that's when we'll be going to the different local businesses and providing them with a certificate of appreciation that they have
course.
supported with us and everything.
Very good. So that's the program for this year.
That's right.
Kind of feel like last year was a little bit heavier due to the fact that you guys hosted the gala here
It was,
on the
it was.
island. So it was a little bit more of a challenge for you and your team to put up the program of events that culminated on that particular night.
It most definitely was. A lot of work.
But now you get the opportunity to travel to Spanish Lookout. May I ask if of those 200s, how many are from San Pedro that will be receiving?
Well, we
their,
have. I do know that our new divisional commander name is on that list.
Okay.
And there might be maybe 4 additional persons that are currently working here in San Pedro right now. But they may not live in San Pedro, but they're working on San Pedro. So at least 4 from the island will be going also to Spanish Lookout to receive their long service award.
Very good. When is this event taking place in Spanish Lookout?
It will be in the evening time.
When?
That's the 26th.
The 26th.
Yes, the 26th.
Very good.
So for this year's team, it's celebrated 5 years to 2030, accelerating public service delivery for a sustainable future. So this is our 20-year mile mark of celebrating Public Service Day, and we're looking forward to have a whole bunch of people, islanders, come out to the Central Park so that we can share our information and come and mingle with us. Let you get familiar with who the public officers
for those schools that are still open, have they been invited?
They have been invited, and we were hoping that the rain holds up enough for them to be able to come out, and because we know a lot of them already went through graduation.
Yes.
But we still have the other little, lower middle division that can still pass by, and they can see, what we're doing as public officers.
So that's happening today at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Today at 10.
At the Central Park. Booths have already been set up. I could imagine that
I would hope
by
so.
now they're working on those, right?
Because I know over the weekend it rained, and I know that the maintenance and the event officers that works for the town council may have been busy over the weekend, but being that we're going to be starting around 10, I do believe that they have ample time this morning to assist us with setting up.
Very good. Well, Officer Gabriel, I want to thank you for being with us this morning and for sharing the good news for this week here.
And thank you for having me, as always.
It's a good way to start the week with a lot of information, and I want to thank you for dropping by our studios.
Thank you very much for having me.
Going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro. In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 56 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful morning here in La Isla Bonita. And over this week, we will be having a number of events organized, as Officer Gabriel mentioned, Public Service Week, and many activities, including the one today, the information that will be taking place at the Central Park. Everyone is invited to come out and be part of this event. If we take a look at our countdown, we'll finalize our program by taking a look at our countdown. Dia de San Pedro, the 29th of June, is only 6 days away. That's right, Monicana. That's this coming Sunday, this weekend here. Lobster season in 8 days. You heard that right. In 8 days, we have the lobster season beginning. That's July the 1st. That's next week. Lobster Fest, the Black Party, on the 12th of July is only 19 days away from today. Then we have our next public and bank holiday, the 1st of August. It's 39 days away when we celebrate Emancipation Day. Then after that, we move on to September for St. George's Day, the 10th of September, only 79 days away from today. And Independence Day, the 21st of September, is only 90 days away from today. So we have already included September in our countdown. But like I said, in between we have a number of events that will be taking place, including Public Service Week this week here. This coming weekend, Dia de San Pedro festivities. Well, the Catholic Church has issued their program of events. We had a conversation about it last week. And this coming Wednesday, we will continue the conversation on the religious part of the celebrations. And we'll wait and see what the town council will be providing for the entertainment part of it, which should be this coming weekend. The mechanical games are already here. They're in full swing, you know. Unfortunately, because of the weather, I do believe that Saturday might have been a problem for them, but Sunday they were up and running and providing the entertainment for the young and old. Very good. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, Dan. Any other announcements?
I don't think so.
We're clear?
I think we're clear. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you much to our viewers, listeners. We take this opportunity to invite you for tomorrow's edition of Good Morning San Pedro. Until then, you do take care.